Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich Mittelafrika. Let us continue on from where we last left off. So, we're building radar stations in Germany. That'll hopefully give us a large air advantage over the Commune of France. I mean, they build pretty fast as well. I mean, you're going to be done on the 11th of June, so just a few more days. Okay, we get 20 political power. We're going to get negative 2% stability. Very cool. There's a crisis in Kenya. Excellent. Very, very nice. But if I control more party popularity, I mean, we are at 7% popularity. Nobody likes us very much. I'm guessing that's mostly because the Kaiser, they didn't coup the government per se, but they put in a very, very, because right now, I mean, it'll give us plus 0.1 political power gain. That would take a long, long time to counteract 150 political power. The 0.1 per day. So it would be 1,500 days, which I think is like 6 years. Like, you're just garbage. And I'm pretty sure you're always garbage. For an industry, conversion speed. Who do we actually... I haven't hired even a single advisor yet. I mean, we got some stability leaders here, which is nice. Because stability... it's always an issue for us. I don't know if there'll ever be a time where it's not an issue, to be quite honest with you. Don't think we need these trucks. Could it go better? You know what? Let's go better tanks. How many tanks do we have in storage right now? 1.1 thousand tanks, 15... like, we actually have a ton of equipment. I'm just going to put more factories in the aircraft. Like, I think we might have too many guns. You produce 0, I'm guessing because we don't have the aluminum. Which actually makes sense because we're building a lot more planes. Yes. So let's get... instead of trading with Germany, is there anyone who I can trade with that won't go through international controlled waters when the war breaks out? Dutchies Indies would make sense. You know what? Yeah, let's not trade with you anymore. Let's trade with... I mean, Australia, 16. Yeah, let's go 2 with Australia. And let's go 2 with the Dutch. The Dutchies Indies, to be exact. The less trade going between Africa and Berlin, the better for when the war breaks out. Because I don't want my convoy sunk by the British and the French. You also need more trains. Do we have trains research? Am I building trains? No. I should be building trains. Take 1 off of artillery production, please. Put on the train. Thank you very much. Okay, Spain's been annexed. The Carlists have ended up winning the Civil War. And that's fine. Again, I think that's preferable because Carlist Spain cannot go neutral. Why is this the capital, not Burgos? You know what? I'm not even going to question it. But this is better. Because, again, they can't be neutral. So, the Commune of France eventually will have to invade Spain. I don't think the Carlists will be able to actually put up a fight. I think they're going to get their ass kicked. Land Doctrine bonus. Naval Dockyard. We get a bonus towards destroyers. Here's the Flight Corps. Got a Doctrine bonus. We get a new General, which, I mean, it's kind of okay. Air manpower requirement, minus 85%. You know what? That seems pretty good. Since manpower is something that I do want more of. A negative 85%. Damn, that's like a shit ton. I will 100% take that. No questions asked. I greatly appreciate it. You guys are all at war with each other. Okay, Ukraine has gone up to 8 divisions. They're putting units on the Romanian border, which does make sense. Because, I mean, Romania is likely to join up with Moscow at some point in the future, which will bring a 2-front war here. I just don't... I can't see a reality where Ukraine lasts a month or 2. Without getting a ton of support from Berlin. Maybe Poland as well. But then that's just going to weaken the front line over by the Commune. I mean, I guess we could send units over to Ukraine. But I just honestly think that just killing the International first is almost always the better choice. I don't know, where would he actually want to push in? Probably in the north, because there's no actual, Yeah, you know what? Red Army, deploy you on the Belgian border, please. It's going to be better for us. There's less units here. They got less fortifications. There's not really even a river on the way to Paris. I think it just makes sense. This just seems good for us. I would like more units. For more units, we need... Actually, what's giving us our 37 cap right now? From owned states. Early mobilization, uncapped total, which is then less than 37 because of our own states. So, I mean, like, we were at, what, 52 before when we didn't release all of our allied territories? You know, Kenya, Gold Coast, Nigeria. Let me just double check. If I were to, you know, Gold Coast, if I was to request your entire army, right? I'm going to wait a week. Does this count towards maximum support divisions? Because it seems like it kind of flips back and forth sometimes of whether or not it counts towards that number or not. So let's just, let's see. Because if I can bring all of my puppet states armies into Europe, or maybe even into Spain. Because they should, I don't know how long. I mean, they do this, and they can immediately join the Entente right away. I mean, the Entente is at war. They're at war with the Bahari Commune. Which is kind of an issue. Like, it's funny how the Entente is kind of always at war. Support artillery, port renovations. No. I want to go towards our, minus 85% manpower there. I mean, it's still showing 37. And I think it's been more than a week, which I believe is the number it counts. So you know what? Let's just request all of these forces. From all of our puppet states, request your forces as well. And you guys, congratulations, are going to go to Europe. We're going to put you into the Yellow Army. I'm going to... Do I want you also in France? I think the answer is yes. I think I want all of these troops to be in France. So you guys go have fun doing that. Blue Army... You still exercising? Probably not necessary. Yeah, all of you head out. Because you're all pretty strong right now. Let's exercise you. A lot of you guys are actually green right now, which is negative 25% attack and defense. Would prefer if that wasn't the case. But let's try to fix that up. Are rocket trucks good? I don't think I've ever actually used them once in my entire life. 231 days is not too bad. Let's go. Yeah, 1940 planes. I'm okay with that. By the way, how's resistance doing? It's basically 0 across the board. We got high compliance. It's funny how stable Middle Africa is when you compare it to the French Republic. The French exiles always want to consistently collapse. Maybe it's because they're not getting support from Paris, like we're getting support from Berlin. Kind of makes sense there. Okay, we've spent our airfields. Give me the African ground crews next. We're still at 66%. The shelling of Avincourt or the shelling of Etrin... That's not Etrenberg. But the shelling that's on the French-German border should happen soon. I think it's normally like February or January, March, April, May, June, July. Sometime in early 1940. Which will probably push us... Well, I mean, it's definitely going to push us over the 75% because I think it's a plus... I think it's a plus 18% rotation modifier. Yeah, Armenia has joined up with Iran. Azerbaijan will probably end up joining the war soon. Hey, Hey, part of Commune capitulated. Which does mean that the Entente's at peace. The CSA is going... Yeah, they're going to win, right? I don't see a reality in which the CSA somehow loses this war. And it's going to be really bad when they either invade Canada or just join the Internationale. Engine upgrades. 57 days is pretty cheap. You know, we have 5 research slots. I'm willing to take a 300-day research. If we can get it. I mean, it's a 1942 tech. If we can get it a year and a half early, 2 years early, we'll definitely take it. Okay, basic light tanks. Upgrade you to this because you got radio 2. What I would like, your 86% reliability. Yeah, give me up to 99.4. Save this up. Fantastic. So we are going to replace you with our new tank. And we still have, what, like 2,000 tanks in storage? Can I actually make you bigger? We're at 12 combat width. I can probably make you into a... make you into an 18 combat width. We have enough tanks for this. Support artillery. We should have enough artillery for you as well. Does that slow you down? It doesn't. Motorized recon. Do we have enough stuff for this? Yes. Let's save you up. I don't think we have many panzers. We have exactly 1 panzer division. I could go for a few more. You know, just give me two panzers just in the background. Just slowly gaining up some experience. Just 1 row of that should be fine. And you guys are at, what, 20 combat with support artillery? Could I afford motorized? Probably not, right? I actually could. But then that's more of an oil issue. Organization goes down by quite a bit. Breaks through 1.5. We get, like, decent reconnaissance. Armored recon is also pretty good, typically, I'd find. We don't have enough tank for that. You know what? Just stay as this. You should be okay there. Okay, so we got 2 open slots. What do you want to take? Armored cars, maybe, but I don't think we're going to be really occupying too much territory. Give me 41 artillery as well as 1940, 1941, 352 days, 246. Yeah, give me the 1939 fuel gain, please and thank you. And how's our radars going? Oh, they're already all built. I mean, it's pretty good. Did you guys research radar yet? No, I would love... Oh, you guys have gone up to level 2. Okay, never mind. We're just going to upgrade these ones as well. It's a bit of a mess when you look at it, but don't look at it too much. Okay, you got our ground crews. Air industry... Oh, 2 military factories, 100%. Thank you very much. We're at 109 right now. Well, boosting of the partial mobilization... It's going to give us a 20% as opposed to a 10%. Is a 20% going to change this number at all? Base 52. Capped to a minimum of 50%. So it's 52 divided in half. And then 10% added to it, I think. Let me just do the math on here. 52.2 times 49% times 10, which rounds up to 29. And then if we multiply this by 20, it'll round up to 31, but that's still less than 37. So I don't know if that actually gives us any more divisions. I mean, it gives us other modifiers, of course. You know, we get more fuel gain, we get, you know, construction speed, less civilian goods. And that's nice, for sure. Oh, but QQ rise up against it anyways? Okay, thank you, QQ lands. Well, luckily we have Brown Army in the area, so let's just encircle you. Hey, okay, the 10 republics declared war. Bring you in like this. Spain is joining the Entente. Fantastic. We're not going to call in our, we're not going to call in Germany into this war. It really wouldn't make any sense. We're at negative 31%. My God, we need more war support. Like, we can't... Are we fighting a defensive war? No, this is also technically an offensive war. But when France attacks us, it will be defensive, so that's going to be a war support boost. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense this is an offensive war, but I'm not happy with it. Oh, my tank is here? No. Send my tank to Europe. My tank should not be just hanging out in Africa. I probably should have given that to Kenya, huh? I'd probably get a pop-up being like, do you want to give this to the Kenyans? Well, now that that war is done with, where do I send these units? I mean, I think I can still keep them down here. Because, I mean, there's a very rare chance that the International does do a naval invasion. That's something that we need to be aware of. Give me... Oh, 10% factory output. Absolutely. Thank you very much. We're back on the 7% stability. 65% war support. It still kind of sucks. I'm not happy with it. But I think I am happy to end this episode here for today. So thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed, thumbs up. Not enjoyed, thumb down. If you want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.